She took my draw. She took my draw. Say she gon' put it on TikTok and get 1 million views. She took my draw. The girl is threatening me, y'all, to put it on the evening news. She say she love me. She say she care. Why in the hell did she take my underwear? Jenny Williams, leave our seat to y'all. She took my drawers.
Nigga, I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
I was doing this getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabble.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
What people gotta really understand, nobody gotta support you, first of all. So I used to take that shit personal. I used to be like, damn, nobody's supporting me, nobody's playing my records, nobody's really rocking with me in the city like that. And then I realized it's not personal. You just gotta make somebody, you gotta make them a believer. If they don't believe you tomorrow, cool. Focus on who is rocking with you, and then you circle back and you come get them on the way back.
Hey man, this your boy Money Man Rado, man. You Hankin with Hankin TV, man. You know what it is, the biggest platform, man. They major.
What up, Willis Mac? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Man, you already know international best-selling author, the Ghetto Diamond, reality TV star, Queen Score. Asking for a friend, man. Stop playing with me. Host of Cigar Chats with Mac. But listen, I'm here to talk about Hankin. I'm gonna be on Hankin TV. I'm gonna be Hankin with Hankin. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the game. I'm gonna be dropping on Hankin TV. Cause we gon' always supply and demand, turn over a profit consistently. See y'all soon.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kendra Rainey King, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. By the way, Pleasant Grove. I'm an author of 51 books, and I have written various movies as well. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I've written Knee Deep, which is my first movie, Curved from the Mistletoe, Thick of the Berry, The Sweet of the Juice, and Distinguished Robbers. Those last two will be coming out very soon. And I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Have a blessed day.
New year, new money, big blessings, same haters. Get your mind. Big mouth.
Crap. Hey man, this your boy Kimo Ginobili, Mr. Private Eye, the one-eyed bandit. Goddamn, I can't stand it. The walking gas station, man. And right now we on the highway, man. Y'all know I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Trap. Straight like that.
How you whores doing today? I ain't want none. I just kind of tell you I was back, bitch.
What's up? What's going on? What we doing? Huh? Is we condoning in this? Is this what y'all call gangster? What we doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, you know, people selling drugs, they called it hanking. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm hanking.
Yeah.
So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't do no it don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, they know Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio player self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getter. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-boys in the alleys, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skang, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3, when he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team, just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt, ain't no credit, straight cash.
So I got my hustle up. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe the kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
On a nigga. I don't understand.
I say I done it, I did it. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Hankin TV tonight. I got a fire interview. I got somebody pretty much a lot of people already know. I got Duke Faro. And the reason I wanted to get Duke Faro up because I wanted Duke Faro to tell his story and for people to find out who Duke Faro is for themselves. Duke Faro has definitely been doing this internet thing for a minute and gone viral a bunch of times. He definitely be giving out game and sharing game to other content creators about how to boost their page and their brand. But to me, it seemed like he misunderstood and people be going off of what they heard. So we're going to get it from the horse's mouth. What's up? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's roll over no love, man. Real recognize real. When you see real, if you ain't real, you never know real. Do real things and you get real results.
What we gonna do, man? We're gonna take it all the way back to the beginning. For the people who ain't familiar with, we're gonna touch on it later on. You do music, but right now, how did you get into coming to the internet? Putting content on the internet.
Yeah, I was downtown, Sierra and Lloyd, and a lot of people were doing like this summer jam thing in Dallas one year. It was like 16, maybe 17 years ago. And they were downtown at the Magnolia. Most of the artists that was performing in Dallas or wherever it was staying at the Magnolia downtown off of Commerce right there. So I seen them. I seen Sierra. She ran into the thing. I seen Lloyd. I said, what's up to Lloyd? But this white dude walked up on me, bald-headed white dude. He said he had his camcorder out. And he said, hey, can you rap for my YouTube? You know how to rap? So I rap for him. This is the first time I ever heard of YouTube. So when he said that, I was like, well, what is YouTube? And after that, we was already on MySpace, Black Planet, and all this other stuff. And Facebook was already out, but YouTube was one of them things like, damn, well, what is this? Let me see what this is. And this is before I had kids or anything. It was a long time ago, just looking at it. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to get on here and see what's going on. So when I got on the internet, I was doing Christian music when I first hit YouTube. Before YouTube, I was doing secular street music or whatever. You did what I'm saying. But when I got on YouTube, I was trying to get out a message. So I didn't get on trying to make no money or anything. I was just using my gift and trying to spread the word. I got on this mixtape in Brazil. It got over 100,000 downloads in the first week. So that's what I was spreading the gospel with YouTube.
Right, like you said, trying to get a message out. I also heard you say Charleston White. You said you was doing this before Charleston White. So
yeah. Go ahead.
So what was you doing? Was you reaching out to the youth, working with the community? What was you doing?
Well, I got a lot of that on my page, on my old pages, the Apostle Jeremiah page, the Dynasty Record TV, and I'm gonna send them to you so you can see for yourself. These pages are 12 and 11 years old. This is my current page that got taken. I mean, that just got banned last week. I've had 2 other pages before that, the one that was 18,000, the other one that was 12. So they love reporting me for harassment and bullying, but they do it way more than me. So I don't get it or understand it. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send you this link to this other page, and this is the beginning of my YouTube. Anything, me doing anything on YouTube, this is the beginning. Yeah, right here. So I'm gonna grab this to you, and then you can show this one right here. But this will tell you my beginnings on YouTube. Here it go right there in the back. Let me pull that one up. So Apostle Jeremiah was the me being creative, me being on the internet, seeing how I can, get the word out. So I would rap, I do public speaking. That's when I was with Bishop Eli, working with him. I was working with a lot of artists. I'm in a lot of Christian music videos, Catholic videos. Like in the Christian world, they know me, right? And this was around the time that the boogie movement was happening, so I couldn't rap no more. They didn't want to hear a nigga rapping and singing. They didn't want to hear none of that shit. You dig? But this page right here dates all the way back to 2012.
So your pages. So this page is still up, and you spoke your other pages getting banned. So how many pages do you got that has been banned?
Just the 3. Just the 3 on YouTube, but on Facebook, I lost over 70 pages on Facebook when I was on Facebook from Keys to the Streets, because I was always viral, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, because all I'm doing is talking shit to people and roasting and, just having fun. This is when it was fun. But now you get on YouTube, people are, it's a totally different ball game. I remember when in year number 1 after Mo 3 had passed away, these niggas was, what was they doing? They were trying to Trap Boy Freddy. He banned me the first time when I was talking about whatever the boy's name is, Robert Gomez. So that got me a strike for 90 days. This is when they give you 90 days and you can't go live for 90 days. So in year number 1, for about a year and a half, every 3 months, I'd get banned again on that channel. So I'd have to wait to, like the ban period go away and then come back. So man, they just kept on doing that, and that, out of sight, out of mind.
So what was your first viral video?
My first viral video was when I got on the news and got helped this lady get her purse back home. Let me show you that one. Yeah, that's my first actual viral video. It says Jeremy Martin ex-con convinces thief to return purse. Yeah, this is my actual first viral video right here. And this was 14 years ago. So I'm gonna give you that one right there. And that's on this. This is my record label that I had, Christian record label, the Dynasty Records, right there. And then you can play that video because it can't be copywritten. It don't even got that many subscribers on that page. What, 215 subscribers on it? Yeah. That was my actual first viral video.
Steve, when a North Dallas woman was attacked and her purse stolen, a neighbor chased after the thief and says he used God to get him to hand over the purse. Jeremy Martin was released from jail last November. He served time on drug charges. While in prison, he says he turned to religion to change his life. Earlier this month, he was walking to his apartment in the 10,000 block of Stone Canyon in North Dallas. He heard a woman screaming for help. It turns out a man was beating her as she held her 6-year-old child. The man grabbed her purse and started running, and Martin started chasing. He caught up to him about a block away.
And I was like, look, man, God loves you. You don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? If you need food or anything, just here's my number.
I told him that, thank you for helping me. And he said that, don't take me, thank God, because I was here or something like that. The woman who was afraid to have her face shown on TV says Martin not only helped her get back her purse, he also got a license plate on the car the thief was driving. Police have not made an arrest, but do have solid leads. In the Dallas newsroom, I'm Lynn Kawano, Fox 4 News.
Stop it right there because they just repeated themselves. And I go ahead.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
No, so I re-recorded it. Just the other part, they said the same thing, and that lady said the same thing. So it was just I was just stretching both of them out and putting them up there. So later on, I could show my kids, hey, your daddy's a hero, fam. You did. But Lynn Kawana actually lied and said I got a license plate. I didn't get no fucking license plate. That's why he even snitched on a nigga stole a man. I didn't snitch nothing, fam. This lady was my neighbor that I didn't know, and some nigga from Hurricane Katrina stole her purse, and I caught that nigga and said, get that lady her purse back, fam. And then the lady seen me telling him, get a purse back. He handed it to her, and I told that nigga, get out of here, fam. You know, if you need anything, just hit me, fam. You need food, I got you. Just chill. You ain't gotta steal. He got in the car and he left. I never gave his like, because I seen him go and get into a car, but I didn't say anything about anything. Get around there to the police. The police had shown up and they was talking to the lady and the husband. Her Mexican husband was getting mad at me because I didn't beat him up. And I said, what? Nigga, I got the purse. The police interrupted me and him and said, well, where the fuck was you at? Sir, you're free to go. So I left, and then I guess they told the police where I live, my door number. Lynn Kawana came and knocked on my door. These are my first clout chasers, y'all. Fox 4 News. I opened the door and she was like, Jeremy Martin? I said, yeah, what's up? I asked my wife for permission to do it. She didn't want me to do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not even supposed to be living in the apartments anyway. I'm not on the lease. I'm a felon. You dig? I just got out of loose stereo for selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. So I'm on Christian mode anyway. So I'm just telling the damn truth. I'm just being friendly as hell. She asked me questions. She's like, have you ever been locked up? I say, yeah, I just got out. You know what I mean? Praise God. You know, I faced 10 years, but for such and such. So I'm just being friendly, just being a Christian, thinking I'm just telling my story, just being good and wanting to give God the glory. Man, that lady said all that and I got evicted. That shit got me evicted. Yeah, it got me evicted, fam.
Right. And like you said to me, your first clout chasers and then with this internet thing, clickbait titles and stuff like that. So we could already see where the clout chasing came from. So you saying you got the lady's purse back and dude didn't even go to jail?
No, because it wasn't intended for him to go to jail. He got away. He gave the purse, but what do you got to go to jail for if he gave it back? The lady got a purse and it's no nothing. So we got an eviction notice the next day after that shit aired, and millions of people in the city seen that. And I couldn't go nowhere without people seeing me and say, man, that was a good thing you did. That was a good thing you did. And I was like, oh shit, all these people know me. A blind lady called into Fox 4 and asked them for my phone number and talked to me. A blind lady heard it and said it was a good thing and just talked to me and got my number. A fireman from fucking Plano or something, he came and we went out he took me out for a drink. Some coffee, and he was just like, hey man, that's a good thing you did, man. You know, he was just telling me his stories, how he saved people from burning buildings and whatever, and he was just lifting me up, fam. He went to the Potter's house, but after that I didn't hear from a lot of people no more. Got evicted. And I should have did the second interview with the white guy who came and he was like, I heard they evicted you or what, because I called up there complaining like, fam, I got evicted. Like, y'all, why did she go on the news and say I sold drugs and I was an ex-con? I thought I was doing something good. So yeah, that really changed a lot for me with doing good for people, fam. And that everybody knew me just from that.
So then that being on the news, everybody knowing you from that, you already messing with the internet world. So what was the next move?
Next move after that was years go by, and then I I go to a church out in DeSoto, and this is Bishop Eli's church. And I'm on my second wife now, because after that eviction, shit just started going down. After I started praising God and serving God, shit just started going down here. You feel me? I had already known Dooney for around these times too. But anyway, I go over to Bishop Eli's church, meet with him, one of my disciples. He said, "Yeah, man, come out to this church and da. Come to find out, Bishop Eli know my family. Curtis Blow, that's my cousin. Like I just like it's like me meeting family. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know who each other was. But I'm doing the Lord's work, so I started coming up there more and dealing in his church. And me and my second wife, we had a little kerfuffle, and I was like, well, Bishop Eli, can I come and stay in the church? I got a kitchen in there, got an office space. I can come and do my work. I can bring my clothes and just sleep in the church and be whatever. And then eventually I'll go back home to my wife, my second wife. Well, it didn't work out that way because me and Eli, we had gotten to it, and I took offense to how he was talking to me. So one of the ladies in the church I was dealing with, I went down to her house. I had been dealing with her, you know what I mean? Went down to her house. She had a weapon. I took the weapon out of residence, and then I went back up to the church to put him out as whatever. So by the time I get to the church, he had the little food program or whatever, whatnot. There were women and children in the church. So when I came into church, I had to burn in hand, and I asked where he was at, and they said he ain't here. He gone in the van. He on his way back. So I wanted to dun him inside of his church, and let it be known, don't play with me. You know what I mean? He wasn't in there. So I didn't want nobody. I didn't want nothing to happen to them children and them people in there. So I walked back outside. I went in front of the church and I paced in front of the church, waiting on him to pull up so I can go and burn him. You did. And I had been smoking weed and drinking the night before. And my mom just started playing tricks. It was hot. It was dead summer almost. It was hot. It was super hot. So I thought I seen him. And I just started firing the weapon. Fired the weapon. The girl that I talked to, her mom actually pulled up first and said, "Brother Jeremiah, what's going on?" I put the gun in her hand. She took the weapon in her possession. So now I don't get the felony with possession, right? But I still get the discharge in the firearm with deadly conduct, because when the officer asked me what's going on, I said, what I said, Bishop Eli, he be shape-shifting and turning into dragons and all this other shit, and he, graping in the church and beating on people and taking, wolf and sheep. I was saying all of those things, and I told him, yeah, I wanted to take his life. So I don't
know if people are aware, and I don't know if you have been talking to him prior, but you and him, y'all just made amends, right?
Yeah, we made amends. Yeah. After I did my sentence, we made amends. So crazy thing, I was in there for 12 days. I made this song called "Put On My Shoes," and I was singing it, and I felt like I was Paul and Silas in there. Man, them people let me go. They let me out. They said, I've come to know that they messed up on the paperwork and let me out. Right. So I'm like, damn, I just went to ill this guy and they let me free. So I told my God by myself, man, I'm finna go up to Minnesota, back up there, and I'm finna go to college or something. I'm gonna get the hell away from here. They let me go. I don't know if they messed up anything, but it don't matter. I'm not coming back. So I go up to Minnesota. I get in to the Art Institute of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was living on the campuses of Minnesota University because the Art Institute had a partnership with them. So free dormitories, free everything, because I get the Social Security check. So everything is damn near free when I get the Pell Grant. I go to school for free every time. So I'm like, okay, well, let me get out of here. So I wanted to transfer to San Francisco to go to school out there. This chick wanted me to come out there. She bought me a train ticket. I went all the way out there. Boom. I missed the deadline to get in. So then I had to end up, I left from there and I went to Vegas. I ended up getting rolled by the police in Vegas. And then I got extradited back to Texas because I had that warrant. I didn't know I had a warrant, and I was gone for a whole year. I thought they just let me go. I thought it was like I went to ill the pastor, did whatever, and they like, oh, this nigga, he out of there. We just let him go. Put me back out in the world. Well, it didn't work like that. I was facing 10 years. I signed for 2. I went down to hit Gurney, then hit Bradshaw. I was on Bradshaw for most of the time. Then I got G-fold to Beat 01. And then after Beat 01, I got discharged to Terrell State Hospital. And then after Terrell State Hospital, I hit the Butterbeans. And then after that, I'm back in the streets.
So in between Minneapolis, San Francisco, are you still on the internet?
Yeah, but not like that. I wasn't posting like that. I wasn't, because I mean, I'm on the run. Or I was like, damn, they just let me go. So I didn't want to post at all. I didn't want to, if they is coming, I don't want them to know where I'm at.
Right.
So I didn't get back to posting until I got out 2016.
Okay, that's here we go now. So 2016, you start back posting. How did that go? What was the content you was posting, and what was your steps?
I'm back in the streets now. You dig? And I was showing people that I was going to the temp service off of over there off of Northwest Highway, you know, working, doing my thing, getting jobs and shit. I got on first. I was doing all the temp stuff. I worked in a couple warehouses, moving furniture and stuff like that. Did a couple sweeping things, did some construction things. Then I got Ben and Keith Budweiser right there off Harry Hines right there. And yeah, I was making like 13, 14 an hour doing my thing. And they fired me in 3 months because I had discharged and fired with deadly conduct. I had got all these assaults on police officers. You know what I'm saying? I got the drug charge. I got, you know, I'm just a bad guy. You know what I mean? I work better than everybody though. But they fired me. And so I just went back to the did what I do natural. You know what I'm saying? Highways and byways, you know what I mean? Doing it my way. Yeah. And there was an opportunity for me to open up for Boosie at the Gas Monkey with I didn't know Yellow Beezy was gonna be there, but D Gully introduced me to Yellow like 3 days before we opened up at the Gas Monkey when Young Dolph was there, Webby, and Boosie was there. You did. This other nigga, Young Muhammad, he went before. Here's the order. It was Duke Faro. No, it was Young Muhammad went before us, me and my cousins, then Yellow Beezy, then Dolph, then Webby, then Boosie. And this was December 4th, 2016. So I went back to doing music. I went back to selling music.
At what stage of Yellow Beezy career was this?
He was on Trapping Designer. He was still doing Trapping Designer. He hadn't even got off Trapping Designer yet. This is before he really bubbled. He was on that. But I had seen Mo 3 at Onyx before I performed 2016. Before because I got out January 2016. I seen Mo 3 at Onyx in the beginning of that year. Him and YNF Lucci had a performance there. Now let me tell you that. But any more questions, or you want me to go?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. That's kind of leading into knowing
you're right.
Both of the sides. So let's go. We're gonna skip. Let's get to the Gilly thing. How did the Gilly confrontation come about?
Well, I seen what I was commentating. I had been in Florida for a little bit. And, I fuck with Kodak. I mean, because he a Gemini just like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to the kid. So when he said what he said about Laura London, and they was in like a locker room or wherever they was at, party or backstage or whatever, and they was just talking, I didn't feel like he was at fault for what he said, because we all probably would have said the same thing. It's just that his partner recorded it. So when Gilly got out there talking, yeah, man, you disrespecting it, and I just didn't understand why he was talking about he was gonna beat Kodak up and all this other stuff, have his son do this and that. Well, at the same time, T.I. was telling Yellow Beezy and Trap, hey man, okay, y'all remember Cottonmouth Jesse niece got beat up by the white dude in Deep Ellum? This was around the same time. So she provoked the white dude, but that story doesn't come out until after. But T.I., he wearing the Inspector Gadget suit. He's sitting in there drunk, tipsy in the mug. He talking about some all these years we've been practicing all that gangster stuff and whatever. What's the kid name? Trapping yelling them. Y'all assemble together and do something about this. At that same time, he said that there was this girl named Jasmine Elan. She had got fingered in the club by this tall African dude in Atlanta. So my thing was like, fam, don't talk on my city, fam. I don't give a damn if I don't like Yellow Billy and Trap. Don't you talk on my city. Why don't you talk about Jasmine Elan getting fingered and raped in your club, and you ain't speak on that? Why you speaking on my city? Don't talk on my city again. So when I addressed T.I., I addressed Gilly like shortly in that same address to him. So that's how I just was like, and Gilly, yeah, because I was talking about the industry. I was like, y'all niggas don't care about us and so I said something to Gilly. Like, I made an example with Gilly, like, how are you talking down to Kodak about this and that? You could have called him and did it different, right? So that video goes out there and it goes everywhere. Nipsey Hussle passes away. I mean, he was already passed, but the memorial was coming. So I went out there and to pay my respects, because I was born in 85, just like Nip. So it's like I started watching his career when Snoop had the eye in his hand on that Bones movie that they had, and he had Nip in it. This is when I started paying attention to that kid, because he sounded like he hustling. I thought it was Snoop's son. You feel me? So that's why I started watching, because I thought he was his son. They looked just alike. So I was like, all right. And then he started making music, doing his thing, selling $100 album. But so I just stayed with the hustle. And so I wanted to go and pay my respects. You dig? And that was it. So when I went out there, I was like, okay, well, Yella, he a rolling 60 crib. So he say. So I'm like, well, hopefully he'll be out here. You did. So I'm walking around telling people, they're like, damn, cuz, what you want? I'm hoping to see Yellow Billy out here so I can knock him out. I even told Bosco when I seen him, fuck Yellow Billy, man, and whatever. And I see Gilly walking, him and Wallow. I got the tape on my I'm gonna retrieve it so you can see it. I got him and Wallow walking down the sidewalk, or him filming me walk up behind, because he was talking to people. I said, hey man, when you get through talking to them, I want to holler at you, fam. They said, all right, soldier. So this is how me and Gilly this is how the interaction started. The cameraman walks off. You did. Cameraman walks off, and I get to talking to Gilly, and we did this. And you know how niggas do this, and then they keep on talking. But they just like, yeah, man, because and I'm the only one talking though. And then I release and I say, well, yeah, man, because industry this, what I mean? It seemed like niggas is, on the same, mentality about what these do, because I listen to you. You dig what I'm saying? So when I finished most of what I was saying, I was like, hey, and when you talk to T.I. next time, tell him I want to holler at him. I never said I wanted to do anything bad to him or none of that. And he said, say, man, I ain't no middleman. You gonna have to tell him yourself. That's the only thing that he said in response to me. And then I said, cool then, and I walked off. I go back to my hotel downtown and I say, man, that nigga Gilly a real nigga, fam. Like a true nigga, man. He out there with the people. You know what I'm saying? He heard me out on my issues with the industry. Man, a real nigga stand up. Man, I go to Santa Monica Beach before I get on a plane. This chicken people hit me up. Say, man, nigga Gilly running your name, fam. What happened? I say, what? What you mean? What I did? Man, this nigga got up there. Guess who I ran into? Your Wallow seen him and
and it didn't happen. Nothing how he putting it. How he saying?
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was gonna do. I didn't know being real would make a nigga do that. And I said, damn, I should have had bad energy with him. I should have been recording when I talked to him. He got down on me, fool. And this is before $1 million worth of shame took off. You did. So this nigga used me to propel his $1 million worth of game stuff even more. And I said, boy, I benefited.
So why you say? So why you? Hold on, I got one more question before that. So the first time you mentioned Yellow, you were saying somebody had introduced you to him. You see him on the stage, open up for Boosie. So when did the dislike for him come in at?
Because when D Gully introduced me to him that night at Troop Nightclub a few days before, Yellow was telling me, Locke said, yeah, cuz, ain't just trying to, do something for the city, man. I want to bring all the Crips together, man, and yada, 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 yada. I say, man, when you look like you shining, you doing your thing. Do your shit, fam. Like, we going to support that. Me and D Gully, this is what we talking about. Just us three. We going to support that. Cool. Then he jumps Roy Lee. Don't give him his get back. I'm from South Dallas. You got to fight, fool. Nah, nigga, you ain't finna run around. And then I started listening to all the interviews. He got niggas on Real Life Street Stars talking about, yeah, nigga, fighting Roy Lee is like fighting a girl. Man, who is you niggas? How you got these niggas talking down on cuz like that? Nah, we ain't trying to hear that. So now more people are disrespecting Roy Lee, making it seem like he a hoe or something. Nah, hell nah. And Seven the Great did a song acting like he from Oak Cliff. Nah, man, what's going on? Why ain't nobody mad? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody getting clout because they think he's just a funny nigga, and everybody just roasting and talking shit about him and shit. I ain't like it. Ask his sisters. Ask the city. I just didn't like the fact that nobody was serious about Roy Lee wanting to fight him.
Right. Okay, so now we see where the dislike for him came from. Now we're gonna go to, why did you say Gilly used you to push you, because you think because he had something viral on the internet?
Yeah. Hold on, it's Matthias. Hold on, Matthias, what's up?
Hey, I'll call you when I make it home.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So, not that I pushed this shit, like pushed it, but at that time them niggas wasn't even really big. You feel me? The podcast, they hadn't got signed or nothing. Them niggas wasn't just big. He was just doing this shit on Instagram. You did? So him, like, he made it a thing like he was standing up for Nipsey Hussle going against Kodak and Duke Faro. Okay. See what I'm saying? But I didn't lose, nigga. I got 7,000 subscribers that week. By the time I got back to Florida, nigga, I was up. So now I'm trolling them. Where the footage at? Where the footage at? Yo, you say you check me, tell everybody where the footage at then. Bald-headed ass nigga. What niggas show everybody. So I show up in the day like Gilly live. I go to his live and it's recorded that I went to this nigga's live and he kicked me out the live. So this is the first nigga to kick me off the panel.
How did you get to Florida?
By plane.
How did you come to stay in Florida?
I be on flights. What you mean? How did I come to live here in Florida?
Yeah.
I got flew out.
I know you flew out. You know what I'm saying? You know why, like I told you before, why people send you down there. So how did you get to, what made you go to Florida?
Oh, I got flew out, fam. Friend of mine just was like, hey, have you ever been here? And I said, no. I've been there ever since. That's how I got here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't no.
And that's just addressing the part of people where people say you got ran out of Dallas.
Yeah, people know that ain't true because they seen me in South Dallas on Latimer at the YMCA, using the Wi-Fi at the YMCA, walking across the street from my house every day. Ain't nobody, niggas was scared. K-Swan them was scared to come to the island. Yellow was scared to come to the island. Didn't nobody want to come to the island and mess with King Kong, fam. Didn't nobody want no problem with me. Nobody wanted no problems with me. Didn't nobody bother me. I'm at the car wash every day. People can see me. You can come to the South and catch me at the car wash punching on trees and shit after the stroke 2017. Ain't nobody want no problem with me, fam. Nobody wanted no problem with me. Nobody bothered me. Why? Because they already know something up with this nigga, fam. Like, and even with me going into the church, or with that Bishop B, everybody in the hood know I'm something up with me. Like I'm not playing. I ain't playing with nobody. So nobody's ever approached in real life. Nobody in their right mind is going to approach Diablo Azuliano, fam. Ain't nobody doing that. Nah, they ain't doing that because I ain't got no mind when it comes to it. Like, nigga, you ain't nothing in there. They know it's darkness with me. So them saying they ran me out. Now, the thing that happened with John, See, John was murdered 11/11/18. You did. I've been screaming 11/11 2 years before 3. John.
For the people who don't know who John is, who was John?
John was a dude from South Dallas from Bonton, that was hit, got hit in the crossfire. He didn't do anything and he died. This is Maserati A's cousin. Yeah. So he gets hit by somebody from my neighborhood based on a lie. You did. And so another reason that helped me prompt me getting from down there is I didn't want to be questioned about that anyway. So I didn't want to be questioned about that because I was standing right next to him when he did it. But I just recently talked to John's mama and she was like, well, he went down there and said that you crazy and you not going to stand competent for trial or whatever. And then the cameras wasn't working that day. So I'm like, well, hey, I did my best. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, but you don't care about my life. Don't put me in it no more. It is what it is. I'm not on no paperwork. I'm not on no nothing because I never called the police anyway. You know what I mean? They were going back and forth posting people's name and they were posting somebody that I knew and they were shifting the blame on that person. I said, no, that's not him. Nah, hell no, he did it. Nigga, take your own leg. Because the guy, he had his people online arguing with these people saying it was somebody else. And I didn't like that at all. Nah, nigga, nigga, what you mean? Nigga, you know you did that. So they took my video and they sent it to the detectives and that got them indicted because I said that. Other people were just scared. Somebody else said something, but without no evidence is nothing. So I mean, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with me, but they know what it is with me. And I've been back multiple times. If Jimbo wants some problems, he know he can get it. They know what's going on. My nigga, don't put it on nobody else. And you know that man was innocent. He didn't deserve to die. So at this time, I was already on I'm tired of shit, kind of happening. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready for change anyway. So by the time I get out here, it was 2 years. It took me 2 years to even speak up. Man, I'm a gangster Crip fam. I can't do that. I can't go against the set. I can't go against the streets. I can't. Brandon Naya, 9-year-old girl gets killed in North Dallas projects. Botham John, Miss Gloria, right there behind Little World, she get murked, right? Just sitting in the house drive-by. I started feeling for my people, man. Like, enough of this black on black, enough of this innocent people dying. So it took me 2 years. I had already been here 2 years and had said nothing about anything that happened on Atlanta and MLK and say anything.
So you never, but somebody said, let them know you never went to the laws. You only went to the family.
Yeah, I just said it so his mama could see, just like I did with Armani Road. I didn't tell the police nothing. I just was mad because they was sitting up there trying to blame somebody else. But that's somebody dear to me. Nah, nigga, you lying, fool. I don't lie. Yeah, nigga, his name bigger than your name anyway. So nah, nigga, don't lie. So that was just me just being angry. So the hood ain't even mad at me. They just mad because of how I said what I said on Facebook. They really don't even care. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't like him anyway. And then on top of that, Jimbo is a name to be an informant anyway. So they didn't really care. They just didn't like the fact that I was on Facebook and I said it. But they already like, yeah, one of my big homies, Magoo, he just did 20. He got out and he was like, yeah, they snitched on me too. So you don't need to have too much loyalty to the hood anyway. So I didn't care, nigga. If you a rat, so what, nigga? And what you want to do? You ain't finna put it off on nobody else. Goofy ass old nigga. So what? What you want to do? And that just was my attitude. And it did shit. That's how it is. And Park Row always been divided like that. Niggas ain't never just been together, except for in the beginning they was. But now everybody's just on their own. So, I put my life on the line for that family, for Randy, for Brenda, for John, for Jace, for all his family. I put my life on the line speaking up for him and letting it be known that he was innocent. He didn't deserve that.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. And if a nigga wants some problems, he's still gonna fly. What do you want to do?
So now let's go to the infamous the video at the store with Mo3. How was you back and forth from Florida, or is that before you had went to Florida?
Nah, this is 2017 when I got out of Kentucky and Hoptown. I came back. This is right after I had the stroke in Kentucky. Had the stroke.
So
yeah.
Go ahead.
My partner,
go ahead.
Yeah, my partner Don Coolion, he was 7'5", Joe Quinn Evans. They illed him and left him in the alley over there off of Gonzalez over there, riding the 7'5", or probably 6'5", yeah, over there. And it broke my heart and messed me up. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to perform with me on the stage when I did the Boosie Bash, but he was in the hospital because kidney failure. He was smoking wet, but he had already had like this kidney thing from a young age, right? So when I heard he had passed, he was asking me to come with me on the highways and byways, but I had to do the solo mission, you dig? And like it really broke my heart that I ain't take him with me. You know what I'm saying? And he probably still be alive if I took him, but then he would have been in jail with us too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It just was crazy that when I went live, when I bonded out, they get on the 1 second. We on the live and I'm popping my shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm finna give me a haircut. I'm finna come back, nigga. I'm finna get your bitch, man. Yeah, nigga, what you mean, nigga? You all the fuck going on, man? I'm on my way back to the gear, man. And they say, man, Lil Boo passed away. I said, what? Well, how? When? Where? Well, what happened? They left him in the alley, man. They sent me the picture and everything. And it took everything out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like it fucked with me. And I had a stroke that night, minor stroke that night. And I was unresponsive for 3 days. And so when I came back, I was totally different. I was angry. I was mad. And I remembered that they had said that to me. And it's not like all of my memory was white, but in the beginning I was talking different. My nerves was different. Everything was different. And I was angry. I was angry because they killed my little brother, fam, and it bothered me. His birthday was May something. He was a Taurus too. So I resonated. He was a little bitty guy. I resonated with his energy and met him on Bradshaw in the penitentiary. That's where, some of my music got perfected dealing with him. But when I came back and seeing Mo3, I had already had the stroke, but I was still sticking and moving and doing my thing. But through some of my people at the North, they already wanted to beat his ass. They didn't want to take his chain. They want to murk him. They want to do all kind of stuff to him because he wasn't from the city. And there was some stuff that had happened behind the whole Hold Your Tongue song, or not paying homage to Pookie and some other shit that had happened that niggas was talking about. Like I don't really remember all them conversations, but I know that they want that nigga head, fam. So I see him. And I'm like, let me see who this nigga is. Right? I want to see how he respond. Everybody talking about what they want to do to this little nigga. Let me see. I remember I seen this nigga last year at Onyx when I got out, right? But I'm not in the same mentality that I was when I got out the penitentiary. I don't even really know who I am right now. But I'm on there like, who is this nigga? So when I looked at this nigga, fam, it's like, I see him, I'm walking in the store, and I say, what's cracking, cuz? So he get to walking a little faster. He hit the corner to the left. So I come around, like, he opens the door. He has his drink in his hand, and he just looks at me and says, what's popping? Bro, his look was so somber. It was so like, my nigga, like the load is heavy. You dig? Like, right. I don't want to play today with nobody. You dig? So real rap.
Hold on, Duke. Shout out to LaKendra for the membership. Appreciate it. Welcome to the hustle gang. All right, go ahead.
So I say, fam, hit me outside. When you let me holler at you outside when you come out. Little dude was in the store. I didn't even know that nigga was standing there. That whole time, I didn't know that he was in the store, and that was his, bodyguard, nigga, just whatever. I didn't see him at all until I looked at the video and played it back and seen that little dude was coming out the store. Mo3 came out before him, so he didn't see that I was any threat or anything at first, but then after that, he just, okay, well, I think he remembered me from seeing him at Onyx, right? So I don't think he was like, yeah, I think I seen this nigga before. You know what I'm saying? So he let it be. So you see him looking like we were live, but we wasn't live. I was just recording because I was going to put it out there and let niggas know, like, man, let this nigga make it, fam. Like, I don't know what y'all niggas on, but you did, like, what's the problem? You feel me? And that's what that was about, me giving Cuz his flowers.
Oh, wait, what year did you say that was in?
That was 2017.
Oh,
that
did
was,
you keep up?
yeah.
So after that video, did you keep up with him? Is that when you or was you already listening to his music and stuff?
Well, I seen him in the Keys to the Streets group. We followed every live nigga did. Nigga, you know what I mean? Seen him on social media, but it wasn't like no, let me hit you, let's talk, let's be cool. It wasn't none of that. It's just, you know, you see him, we sitting alive, nigga, from all the lives he did with the lady in the parking lot, who was laying on the ground. He gave her some money from the stories that he was telling about how the girls did the food dine and dash on them. Then he went and got some chicken, and then there's so many lives. We've seen all of them. Every live that the nigga did. So, you know, seeing a nigga every day, and then you meet a nigga like you know a nigga. Like you might not know him personally, but man, him and Roy Lee became everybody's partner.
Right.
Yeah.
And I asked that because we about to lead up to you being one of the forefathers of the Mo 3 sector. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the only. Nah, ain't no. I'm the only. These other niggas, and we gonna get into that, but them niggas ain't none of them niggas nothing. All these niggas came in cloud chasing, fam. Soul Player came in cloud chasing. He came in defending Armani Rose, and this shit documented. Nigga, who the fuck is you, fam, to come at me about exposing her text messages? I did this same thing with John. I ain't changed nothing. Nah, fam. I wanted his family to see that this girl said that it was Key1. That was it. Nigga, I ain't tell no shit, nigga. Nah, man, don't come to me saying it. And I'm trying to figure out, like, why is this and why is that? You did. So
when you say cloud chasing, so was you the first person that was live speaking about Mo 3 after what happened?
yeah, I was the only person that was like, what the hell took place? Why y'all do that? Like, what happened? First, Smash the Topic, he filmed it. I check in, Smash the Topic, and see it. And I was already live. Somebody called me just like they did with Don Coolion, and they was like, Mo 3 passed away. I said, you bullshit. Yeah, right. Nah. Mind you, I had talked to him on the phone a little bit before that. Him and Rainwater. Rainwater put me on three-way, and I told him, hey, man, you making the city look bad. He said, why I'm making the city look bad? Because you're more talented than them. You did. He knew it was me on the phone before I even said my name. And once I find that recording, I'm going to drop it on my channel again. So it bothered me. The reason why it bothered me is because John, the year before, I was talking to John's cousin, Guap. And he said, man, I appreciate what you did for John. They killed that nigga the next day. Yeah, y'all remember Guap? They killed him the next day. After he, you know, hey man, I appreciate what you did for John, fam. He ain't deserve that. Then they killed Guap. The next day I got off the phone with him. So you know, when you come from death and destruction, fam, and you want to get away from that, and you just see that people just keep getting taken and swallowed up by that shit, fam. Like it do something to you when you ain't living in it no more. When you actually like observing it, I'm like, damn, we actually killing ourselves.
Yeah, definitely do.
Yeah, and so me talking to Guap, and all of a sudden his other family member called me and say, hey man, Pharaoh, man, you know they killed Guap, fam. Yeah, I was there when you was talking to him. I say, So knowing that I just talked to Mo3 and I tried to kind of warn them, fam. It bothered me. You did. It really bothered me because it's like, how come all these people dying, fam, and I ain't dead yet? I'm saying, I know I'm worse than these niggas. I know I done put in way more, you understand? Like, why, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So that just made me want to, fight for justice for these people even more. Yeah.
So the videos come out. So how did you start going every day talking about it, or how did it become about? We're trying to figure out how the Mo3 sector started. We know they say somebody gave it the name, but how did it start?
Rainwater, I seen him going, so naturally now I want to protect anybody who was around Mo3. Anybody. Like, so I seen him just fucking with Rain too much. And MHB just was calling him out. It came out of nowhere after Sco interviewed him. And this nigga just came out, and I told that nigga, don't talk to these bloggers, fam. These niggas they gonna twist your words up. So there's a live that MHB and Rainwater did. And I was there, and he was like, tell Rain to come up here. And I say, Rain, you want to do it? I mean, it's on you. You know what I mean? So he get up there, he get to talking to him, and lo and behold, he done twist his words up and tried to make it like this and that. Then all the other bloggers, Trap House Kitchen, wanted to interview me. I told him, I said $100 because I knew they wouldn't pay. $100 or you come on my live on Instagram and you can ask me questions there, right? Because I just wanted to control the narrative because they starting to just spread anything, just saying anything. So I said, you got to wear your shirt, fam. You can't come on there without your shirt on. I don't want to talk to you. You don't do your shirt, fam. So he gets, Sco interviews me first, then Trap House interviewed me, and then all of a sudden I'm live on Instagram on my Duke Faro page, my main page. They had like 6,000. Here come this nigga. Here come everybody saying, man, this a nigga named So Player talking. Man, I don't care, nigga. Who is that? I don't give a damn, nigga. I don't know that nigga. Tell him to call my phone then. I'm not going to his live. I'm not going nowhere. I don't want to talk. I don't want to get on YouTube and talk to these niggas. I don't care. So I see who the nigga is. And I'm like, he got 10,000 views. His other views wasn't doing that. That's why I've been telling these niggas to open up their old videos. So he got 10,000, disrespected me. I'm like, man, what the hell? Nah, I don't give a damn. Here comes this nigga Ratchet. Hey man, I did an interview with Sco and So Player, man. You should check it out, man. I want to interview. I said $100. Nigga gonna tell me, man, I ain't paying no $100, man. You the only one eating off of this. I said, eating? I don't know what the hell. What you mean? I didn't know that these tragedy pimp ass niggas seen Mo3 as a cash cow. I didn't realize that these niggas was like when you talk about the dead on here, you gonna get some money. I wasn't thinking about none of that. You did. So he said, yeah, look at this Sco, my partner, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I said, I don't care, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, fam. I don't want to talk to none of you, and I damn sure don't want to talk to that nigga because I don't know So Player. I don't care what the hell that nigga saying. So what? Man, so I wish I had done it, because if I had done it, I would have got ahead of them niggas' lies. You did, but I didn't know. I just was like, I don't want to talk. I don't need to talk. Fuck y'all. Well, here these niggas go create narrative. Then he turned Sco against me. Then they just kept on going and going and going. And this is how them niggas started banging with their emojis, because he did it in the DM, and I still have it on one of these lives. I'm just gonna have to reshow it. But yeah, these guys started coming after me, and they had to come after me because when I was in the country and I asked what happened to Mo3, C Strug's female cousin hit me up. Wendell, his brother, hit me up, and he said, yeah, C Strug's cousin, she want to talk to you about Key1 because she seen what I said about Armani. So I still got that, and I'm gonna put that on the page. She comes up and she says that Key1 shot her, and Armani and Bushy, y'all need to speak up. Right? This is before he even got apprehended. So people were coming out the woodworks wanting to talk, and they were coming to me. You did? And these niggas didn't like that. And they knew that they had to get me out the way. So how the Mo 3 sector actually shaped itself, they attacked Duke Faro, and then they started attacking each other, and then they started plotting and playing with the content.
When did your pages start going down, start getting struck and going down?
When I started talking about Robert Gomez, Trap, he's the first one to strike my page. Because I showed where Robert Gomez was showing the 50 bands or the money in that part of the video, so he struck me. And then after that, they just kept on going. Then Trap got on Ratchet Live, and like it just snowball just got bigger.
And then about people talking about the case, an open case, want to call people the police, going to the internet talking about an open case and little think tanks, putting this with that, that's telling right there.
Yeah, and I'm the only one telling people stop getting on here talking, fam. I told Jossie don't get on here talk. She said I was being messy because I told her that. I told Rain not to talk to these fools. But what if it's an open case? Why y'all talking to these people? What the fuck is the point? What for what? Rain, he just explained why I don't know why Jossie did it. But talk to these people for what? What's there to talk to them about?
So you fell out with the blogger. So then where the Duke Faro's internet persona go in? So then what you start doing?
Shit. Before that, 2017, before I even met up, no, did I meet up with Mo 3? No, I think it was a little bit after I met Mo 3. This is the second viral moment. So the first viral moment was the news thing. The second viral moment was I went over to Keystone Pope because I had beef with Yella and Trap. I had beef with Yella because he jumped Roy Lee. No, I had beef with Trap first. My bad. I had beef with Trap. This is when I had beef with Trap before Yella even did what he did to what's the name? But all this shit happened in the same year. Hey, what up, though? And what I finna say it. Damn, what the fuck I was finna say it. Trap. Getting into it with him. All right. So I went over to Keystone Pope because K Swan said that he was gonna kidnap my kids and nieces and whatever. So I went over there. They jumped me over there. Rado shares that video of them and Keys to the Streets when them niggas filmed it, and then they got put in Keys to the Streets. Rado shares it. It gets excuse me. It gets a lot of traction after he shares it because Sad Alice, Oak Cliff, whatever, nigga like, yeah, nigga Pharaoh did that. The Crib one, Pharaoh, you know what I mean? Because it whatever. So that had already put me in a nigga wild, that nigga crazy, that nigga throw, that nigga So me out there in the country scrapping metal with my uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what happened to Mo 3? Now people are starting to come and talk to me about Mo 3, Key One. So after the thing happened with Rain and MHB, I hear Rain hit me up and say, "Yeah, man, I should listen to you." I said, "I told you." So I told Rain on the behind the scene, I say, "Fam, we finna go back up there. I'm gonna try to shift the focus off of you, and so they ain't picking on you and lying on you and making shit up, because I'm just thinking like they just messing with Rain for no reason. You did? I mean, out of clout or whatever." And after that, fam, it's just been them niggas bothering me, fam. They just been going. So they pulled up a video. Well, I came back one time before I did a Real Life Street Stars interview. The video was me sitting in the back of the vehicle, back of the truck, and I was roasting Mo 3, Trap and Yella. I was talking shit to Trap and Yella, but I was roasting Mo 3, right? So Sko used that and said, I said, fuck Mo 3, call him Ho 3, all this other stuff. But he embellished what that moment was. And Rado even shared that one too. So Rado shared that one. Rado shared because this is when he was like, F Mo 3 too, Rado. So it's crazy how his artist became the female Mo3, and them niggas was out there, and everybody know that nigga Rado didn't have too much of liking for 3 when he was alive. So now, it was just crazy, fam, just to see how all these people are coming at me, and I'm trying to get justice for Royally and Mo3. Because I feel like they were connected. And I always felt like they was connected. And I just was listening. And after I talked to Rainwater, then they just kept on coming. They started taking my pages, and it just then history just keep writing itself. Now, here goes mingling with the bloggers. So here goes Whole Lot of Woods. It's where Whole Lot of Woods coming to play. Whole Lot of Woods say, hey, man, everybody want to fight Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Sko wanted to fight Pharaoh. Ratchet wanted to fight Pharaoh. This white dude wanted to fight Pharaoh. Everybody wanted to fight Pharaoh. So they was like, yeah, you got ran out the city, nigga. You can't come back. I bet I'm on my way. What we doing? I'm on the way. I'm in. He said that him and Rain was talking about they had these fighters and this and that, but I came. So I seen Peach Head. I seen all his artists, HSM, everybody was there, right? And they switched fighters on me. I didn't have no headgear, you know what I mean? So all this, everybody's looking at it like it's an attempt on my life. You feel what I'm saying? This is people watching what's going on. So Player had been talking down, and I had already recorded him being a fuck nigga anyway, right? But I revealed that after all of this stuff happened, because he commentated on the fight like I just lost. Nah, nigga, I won. My name won. I came for my name. Sko didn't show up because he was scared. Ratchet ain't show up because he was scared. You showed up because you was scared, and you just wanted to be the cameraman after way. You was being friendly. You did. And I had to fight their champion. So after that, I left. They talking about I was trying to sue. I wasn't trying to sue nothing. This is where Charleston White come into play, because Charleston White is the one who said I should sue them. So me, Charleston White, Dooney say, hey man, you should go because he was talking on the city when Freddie Haynes had this thing with all the Ku Klux Klan coming up to the church and whatever and whatnot. So I reached out to the dude, and he thought I was disrespecting him at first, but I just wanted to hear from his mind, like, because nigga, the same thing I've been saying about the gangbangers in my city, you saying in your city. So let's come together, you understand, like poems and claps, and let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's really change the community, because that's what he was professing to be. You dig? So when I met up with Charleston White, I get on the tray, and I ride the tray all the way out there. He picked me up from the tray station, and then he takes me to this trap. So I got to see Charleston White in real time, like who he actually is in real time. You know what I'm saying? His drug dealing partner say, hey man, go to the store and get some guards, and he like, okay, so he the funny nigga, the loud talking nigga around everybody. But if a nigga tell him to do something, he gonna do it. You did. So I'm just watching this, and as I'm showing him the game, because I was on Bigo at the time, I was on YouTube at the time, and all I did was just show them, hey man, get on this app, monetize. You should do this. This is how you go set this up. This is how you go into analytics. This is how you do this. This is how you do this. Get this, get that, get this, get that, get StreamYard, get this, get that, whatever. Get StreamYard or Restream, whatever. So I just gave him the whole game on all this shit. Stop talking for free. Right? Because I'm thinking he finna do something for the community. He's telling me about co-ops and all this shit, selling wholesale and everything. So we just trading news, trading game. You did, man. That shit happened with the fight, and I went to the hospital after the fight, and the doctor had seen me, and the doctor was like, yeah, man, somebody tried to, they tried to deal you off. You know what I'm saying? They tried to get you out of there. So you lucky, you know what I mean? Be careful. Gave me my medicine, whatever. And I came back out. Charleston White was watching that whole live. I get on the phone with the kid, and he say, man, they make you sign a waiver? I said, hell nah. You know what I mean? And I'm already sedated. I'm already got morphine in me. So he see that I'm kind of out of it, but I got to drive myself home. So he was talking fast to me, talking real fast to me.
Why did you have to go to the hospital?
Because I suffered a concussion. I didn't have a headgear on. A Whole Lot of Woods. He distracted me in the corner, and Charles Harris punched me in the back of the head a few times. So I sustained this concussion that night, and didn't even realize it until I got back here, and I was laying in my bed and I went live, and people seen me going in and out of consciousness, and they would call my phone, woke me up and say, man, you need to go. What's wrong with you? I said, I just was at a boxing match, we hitting the back. You need to go to the hospital. So I did exactly what they said, and I went, and he said, yeah, man, he did the scan, and he seemed like where a little bit more pressure probably would have paralyzed me. Yeah. So Charleston White was like, man, give me the number to the promoter, and all them niggas, you know what I mean? So he gets the number, Whole Lot of Woods number, and sets up an interview with him. Then gets on Instagram and say, man, Duke Faro was making it seem like this. No, the fuck I didn't. You did that. He got on the after he got off the phone with me and got the number before he set up the interview with Whole Lot of Woods, he went live and said, yeah, man, I ain't like what y'all did to do. I seen that fight. Duke Faro called me, man. I'm under the influence of morphine. Like, what? I just talked to you. What do you mean call you? Why? Yeah, you need to sue them, and I'm gonna help you sue them. And them whole ass nigga, but and he just kept on going. So he did 2 lives like that, where he said them niggas was wrong. Then all of a sudden he did an interview with a Whole Lot of Woods. I'm like, he just flipped this on me. Then he got cool with Rain. Went over there and bought a t-shirt. Manipulated Rain. Then he started all the people that I know. He started manipulating the people that I know, and then he manipulating people at real life street stars. And then people thought that he was cool because of me. Yeah.
How did the Hip Hop Homicide come about? How did you come about getting on there, being a part of that?
The editor-in-chief from Double XL magazine hit me up. And the lady,
in order for them to hit you up for that mean they must have been seeing the lives or seeing somewhere you were speaking on it enough to be able to include you in on that.
Yeah. So Rainwater knew nothing about this. They just, what she said was they was looking online and they seen all the Mo3 stuff, and they said they were interested in the Chhyld video that I did, Mo3's last girlfriend or known girlfriend, that, you know what I'm saying, that with the hotel, I mean, the apartments, and went to Dr. Miami with her and whatever, right? Mario, whatever. So they were interested because she said a lot of stuff. You did. Then when I talked about what's that boy name? Man, what's that nigga Ducky P? When I was talking about him, because they knew that I put out the text message to Monty Rose, and that was her son and all this other stuff. So they wanted to talk to me about that and that, but they never talked to me about that in the damn show. So yeah, they hit me up, and then they was like, hey, you want to fly out to Cali or Dallas, because we doing interviews here and there. And I said, fine, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I don't really want nothing. Just get me there. You know what I'm saying? Get me there and get me back, and we cool. Well, they was like, well, we want to pay. Well, we got to give you something for the because we're gonna have to get the licensing for your videos on your channel. So they sent me $500 a piece for each. What's the name? You did for each video, and I mean, that was it. I said, all right, cool. You did. I get there. They don't have no chauffeur to pick me up from the airport. So like I was showing them, while I was showing them, I had destroyed my phone or cracked the screen on my phone trying to catch the train to downtown Dallas to get to the hotel that's downtown Dallas, right? So I get there and they don't even have a hotel book. So I got to call these people, and then they booked the hotel. And then after that, there's this Illuminati building with the fucking the double-headed eagle on it right there off of where they did the interview at. And then when I come in and talking to Van Lathan, I see the checkerboards on the floor in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm just looking like, all right, this is me, Van Lathan, this one black lady, and then the security guy is black. They had me riding the front seat. They drug their feet a little bit. Everybody was looking at me crazy, and I'm just like, bro, is this some type of ritual or what they finna do? I think they, I was just real suspicious about how they was acting. Even after they did the interview, people act like I wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? Until I said, hey, y'all gonna get me to the airport? Oh yeah, Yeah. I was like, bro, these people did the interview and made it seem like I wasn't even here after that.
You said that whole situation was weird, huh?
It was weird, fam. How you say you gonna fly me somewhere and you said that you were gonna have somebody pick me up from the airport, and then y'all said y'all had a hotel for me. When I get here, they didn't even have a hotel book. What the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? This shit getting weird. And I seen that double-headed eagle on that building right there, next to the place where they have. And I'm already knowing this is the Masonic whatever. This area is demonic. You dig? So seeing the checkerboard and then just seeing whatever and this is Van Lathan. This is the nigga from TMZ. Oh, this is the nigga who got into it with Kanye. So I asked him about Kanye. I mean, you know, like what happened with him and Kanye, whatever. He asked me about what happened with Charles, like who is Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we traded questions. And then after that, I come back home and yeah, it was crazy. They hit me up.
So you already talked about we ain't really talking about nobody in particular. We just gonna talk about in a whole. But you did say what happened between you and So Player. Why you think you fell out with all the other bloggers, or the other bloggers had a problem with you?
Because that was their plan. Their plan was to get me out the way. Them niggas, I didn't talk to the phone with them on them. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have nothing in common to sit up and talk on the phone. There was one point in time where I was doing Roast Olympics Worldwide, where everybody would come and sit on my panel and chop it up and talk. Trigger used to pull up. Everybody pulled up to my panel. We just talked. There was a night where Mr. Nike was there, Sko was there, Trigger was there, Pooh Black was there. Everybody was there, and we talked about getting a blogger house, right? I brought up the idea, hey man, I think we should get a house where we all come there and we just share content, and then like 5 of us and then 5 female. They were like, well, ain't no females. Only people around was like Lady Snoop and Pluto, right? And that was like the names, that was the female names that was around. So we was like, okay, well, man, we can do this and do that and do this, and you know what I mean, get a cameraman and just keep going. And put it to Mr. Nike was there. So we sat up and we talked about this. And after that, I just heard jealousy and envy after that. Them niggas just started plotting on me. Sko started going live saying that I said FMO3 and disrespected him. Then they all just started saying the same thing. They were all saying the same thing against me. And it was crazy. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas ain't even from Dallas, bro. Like, what the hell? So I can't defeat 5. I don't want to do 4, 5. So AK, MHB, Polar, Ratchet, Sko, who else? So Player. Man, it's like 10 of them that I was going against at one time in the beginning. And they were all saying the same thing about me. Then you add up all of their subscribers and fans at the time. Yeah, that's about 10,000 fucking fans or more. You dig? Saying the same, echoing what they're saying. They're coming to my page, trolling me. They're reporting my pages in mass numbers. What can I do?
Right.
You know, yeah.
So what you doing now? I've been coming through the lives, kicking in. What's your plans now? What you trying to do now?
I'm plotting and manipulating, fam. I'm trying to get every last one of them. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I got the album coming out, but you know, I'm gonna work on. But other than that, I'm just manipulating and plotting on these niggas. And I want what goes around comes around to happen. So every day I'm actively working to get back at these niggas. I'm on my get back, and I'm trying to slide on these niggas on the internet or in life. So that's what I'm actively doing right now. And them niggas is all on my get list.
Well, I done seen you had a couple back and forths. A part of this, like I said, was for people to find out they self who Duke Faro is, Row 3 is, and instead of going with they hear from somebody else.
Yeah, and it's not Row 3, y'all. It's just Row. But when I condensed it this final time, it was based on me making my name shorter, but making purpose with my name. So the first part of the name, RO, is Roy Lee, and then 03 is Mo3. So you put them together, you get Row, right? So you don't pronounce it Row 3, you pronounce it Row. But people are going to pronounce it Row 3. It is what the hell it is, right? But when people ask me and I get to where I'm supposed to be at, I'm gonna say, yeah, man, it's a combination of Royal and Mo3, two pioneers that came out of my city, yada, da, 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 and that's how I'm gonna tell that story.
So explain this. You said a blogger has said you had said some things about Roll 3. Then just here recently was going around that you had made a diss track about him. Explain that.
All right, so that was not a diss track, it was a discussion. The first song was me taking everybody's words that was saying something about him and me just narrating and saying exactly what they were saying. Like Charleston White, he's the one who said all of this stuff. F Mo3 and his mama and his kids and all this stuff. He's the one who said all of them words. And then, like I say, even with the hook, this is what the word around town was. I heard everybody in real life disrespecting him. I heard people on the internet disrespecting him. I talked to people on the phone disrespecting him. So I just put it in the song. That was the intro to the whole pack. And it's not whole 3-pack, it's whole pack. You know what I'm saying? So all the other 10 songs was about Yayo, Casino, Armani, so play all the bloggers. They didn't care to listen to that stuff because they were stuck on the visual. Rainwater was upset with it at first, but then he called me. He was like, Pharaoh, why you dissing 3, fam? I said, you idiot. You're not even looking at the picture. Look at the picture. Look at it again. So he finally heard me out. He listened to everything that I had to say about why I did what I was doing. And he got it. He came back and recently explained it on B-Ways Live, when, you know what I mean, like it was a genius move, nigga, to put the visuals together and show who was actually involved in setting him up. Like, as you go up the ladder, you figure out that it was Yella and Trap that had, you know, a personal vendetta against him, and that's what the visuals, what I wanted to share. But nobody listened to the other songs because they were so stuck on the first one. But that was the idea, to get you stuck on Mo3 and what happened to Mo3. But 88 just got on here and just said to Ashley, that's why your baby daddy did. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck. But I didn't do it in the means of these people doing it. I just want to keep his name going. I was making songs after song when they were saying that the album was coming out, until Kogati said wasn't no album coming out. I stopped making songs at 11. You dig? And so now the album ain't coming out. Now it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So yeah, everything that I did with that was a discussion to keep it going. That's it. I ain't never disrespected Mo3, not one time. Not in no purposeful way. He heard everything that I said. If whatever they're saying that I said, he heard it. He laughed about it. He thought it was funny. He respects me. You know what I mean? He respected me. You know what I mean? And that's that. So these other people, they ain't never met him. They don't even know him. They don't know that. They wasn't following his music. This nigga Sko was saying at the time that Yellow Belly got shot, Sko was talking about get well, Yellow Belly. He already chose the side. Everybody that he was interviewing in the beginning was from Fort Worth. You know what I mean? A lot of them people that was friends with Hector, who got stepped on in the club. You dig? So yeah, I've been battling these goofy ass niggas, and they've been putting out their own narrative about who Duke Faro is. Nigga, you don't know me, fam. And y'all niggas don't even know these niggas. Truest thing going, neighbor.
Me personally, I be having my own opinion about things. I really don't voice. I just be sitting back looking. Like you say, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when you do it. And
yeah,
I'm the type of person, I'm laid back. I ain't about to be arguing and scratching and stuff. But I highly disagree, regardless of the problem that you got with the individual. I disagree about them disrespecting the child's mothers, because the child's gonna grow up one day and see this stuff on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and I'm against it too. Yeah, like why are they doing that? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? And so, you know, with Ashley, the only thing with her that's difficult to understand, why are you on here doing all this stuff and you really wasn't with 3 in his last days anyway? In the last year of his life, you really went with him like that. You can't say that you were staying down with him and you were not his girlfriend. You are not nothing to him, just this supposed kid's mother. So now you're on here going against Mo3's mama. You know what I'm saying? With the other baby mamas, with whatever the drama is, whatever the kerfuffle is, whatever is happening about the chain. And so now everything just gets complicated because you don't know what's going on. So you see these jealousies, you see this back and forth with her and Jackie. Her and 88 don't really have no issue, fam. Ashley and 88 don't have no problems at all. 88 just cloud chasing, fam. And whatever that girl has with 88 and Sweet Pea and T Topics, that's the real issue.
Right. I'm gonna ask you one more question dealing with that, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on. Then we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
What you think about the part about ops? They say letting ops into that Mo3 sector. Has any of the people that you've seen that they considering ops, they letting in, was they really ops?
Big Leg is not an op. They had a situation that didn't get worked out properly. OG Gangsta Boo is not an op. They had a situation that didn't work out properly. Beto became an op. You dig? All these damn bloggers is ops. Show Player is a fucking op. You know what I mean? Brain was trying to tell me Armani Rose wasn't no op, but I don't give a shit. She a op because nigga, she tried to whatever. But people know how I feel about that because it just is what it is. But all these niggas was on opposition against Mo3 because a lot of them niggas was saying he wasn't like that in the beginning. You did, because they was going based off of what Beto said, and they was Sko, Ratchet, and most of these niggas played that video of Mo3 getting chased down on the freeway. And they have it on their channels to this day. You did. These niggas made a mockery of this nigga and they made money off of him. But ain't nobody that everybody's been trained not to, overlook all that stuff. All of these motherfuckers was ops of Mo3. The only people that you look at now that you can't tell, that you can tell really deal with Mo3 is them sisters. You dig? Out of all the people outside of Pharaoh, them the only people who, like, in them 3 months or whatever that they was dealing with him, they actually was dealing with him. Regardless of the fact of the matter or whatever happened, he was cool hanging with them girls, man. And that's a big problem to people who Chhyld didn't like the fact that he was, but Mo3 was posting him with them. He did that himself. Everybody's mad at him. Rain mad at him for that. Ashley mad at everybody's upset with him with that. Like Rain even told me he was upset. He didn't like the fact that Mama 3 had was cordial with the sisters. You did. So I know it's a lot of hatred towards them. I know this for a fact. I can see it. Everybody can see it. But you know, people don't want to be. Everybody want to be. They want to keep their wrenches. Don't nobody want to talk the truth. Everybody just talking certain points, trying to get their points across, and playing the YouTube game, playing the YouTube popular game. That's what the fuck is going on. But nah, man, I stand in the truth. I know that Mo3 would rather hang around them girls than hang around Ashley or some of his other baby mamas that got on his nerves. Be it what it is. Now, am I cool with these people? I mean, I wouldn't fuck with these people in real time. You did, because they've been so flip-flopping anyway. Like I want females in my family to whoop on these girls. You did. But here on this internet, like if motherfuckers mingling and moving and stuff, like, I mean, I'm gonna have to bump into them here on the internet. And that's that if I go to other people's panels and they just so happen to pop up. Don't nobody come to my channel doing none of this shit because I don't put up with it. I don't even deal or like that. You dig? So today I vow not to come to none of you niggas channels. It don't matter. Niggas Duke Faro versus all y'all roll over no love. You dig? Next question.
So what you think about this? It's the media. It's the internet. It was just recently here a kind of a back and forth because people have posted Kogotti's mug shot. You think anybody had a reason to be mad?
They posted Kogotti's mug shot. Who was the first to do that?
I don't know who the first was to do it, but I'm saying it's the media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all media, but yeah, who was the first person to get on here and make it a thing?
Who?
I don't know. The only person I can think of is that whole ass nigga Soul Player. He's probably the only nigga who put it out first and made it a fucking thing because that's what that nigga do. It's always cloud chasing. It's just like with Sko. When Sko was sitting up there with the baby mamas and he started calling Kogata bitch ass niggas and all this nigga. And Sko said it. Sko said, nigga, your brother dead, nigga. My brother alive. I said, man, what the hell? These people overlooking a whole bunch of that. They let these niggas do anything. But for him, for that to be out there about Corey it's crazy. It's crazy because now it fits these people's narrative that was like, yeah, they were stealing money. He was selling drugs and mama was stealing money, you know, that whoever did that and everybody talking on it or whatever. I mean, that shit wrong, fam. I mean, he a grown man. He got to deal with whatever, but these people don't care nothing about Mo3 family at all because they let it go on for so long and then they just put it out there. Now, hell yeah, I was like, nigga, yeah, man, I'm finna give him to get that chain back. You know what I mean? I had talked to Jasmine and Ashley and was like, okay, this is what I'm finna do. I mean, and shit, I don't care if they tell it or not or expose it, but because I don't have nothing to hide. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm manipulating. I'm trying to stop shit from happening. I'm trying to stop people from cloud chasing. I'm trying to stop it all. If you just put the truth out there, can't nobody cloud chase no more. You dig? If you just spearhead it and like a bull and just attack it and put it all out there on the table, nobody can cloud chase off of it no more. The best you get is disrespecting me, and that's about it. But you can't make no money off of this because now you can't just make no shit up about the truth and just add on. So, you know, when the estate paperwork came out, I was the first to reveal that shit, and Ashley came out of nowhere. And now here goes the history of us being on the internet, and motherfuckers going back and forth. So yeah, man, that shit with Corey, he did it to himself, but the rest of these people, they already knew that was happening. I got messages telling this nigga, man, get off here. He was like, you sure right. You right, fam. And everybody that they done dealt with, I'm telling them right. But this shit is addicting. You dig what I'm saying? This nigga got addicted to trying to get on here and get to some music and being in the way. And that, you know, now they looking at him different.
Right. I might consider myself walking in the path of a true journalist, so I don't pick sides. But I can say Soul Player didn't put that picture up. I'm quite sure some big bloggers, big media outlets put it up. But my question is, by being media, and if you consider yourself being friends or cordial with the family, and they ask you, man, you know, man, take that down. But you don't take it down and use it as it's the media. I'm a media. I put it up. Do you think that's wrong for the family to ask to take that down, or for the blogger to even put it out if they consider themselves all right with the family?
Yes, it's wrong for the media to keep doing it if they ask you to take it down. It's not wrong for the family to say, hey, now legally they might be out of order asking you because they don't know how it goes, but morally, they're not wrong for saying, can you please take that down? They're not wrong. Legally, shit, if it's on the internet, if it's out there and people are talking about it and you don't have copyrights or trademark to it, you can't tell nobody nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But if, you know, if the media person has some moral and principle about himself, he'll just take it down. Just like when Ashley said, hey, my name and stuff is on there. All right, I took it down because Sin wanted it. Sin wanted to take it and exploit it because her and 88 was going at Ashley. You dig? So I just took it down so they wouldn't have it. But here come Ratchet right behind me. He already ear hustled, seen it, and now it's out there. And now her name is out there. Now they posting her mug shots. Now they this and that. And they just, like I say, you know, and then this fake ass internet history is writing itself.
It definitely is. Let's talk about the music, man. You got an album coming out. Let's talk about it.
Well, yeah, it's called Blue Roses, man. This Blue Roses thing. I feel like the country wave is coming. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in the studio, put me about 7 tracks on there, some country music, and I've been working on this Blue Roses album and what I want to put on there. And I think just putting more country music on there. And the first song is a song. A lot of these songs I wrote when I was in prison. You dig? So there'll be some new ones on there. But I'm gonna get United Masters. I'm gonna put it on all platforms. I'm gonna do my business right, and I'm gonna get it out there and just put it in. That's what I'm gonna be promoting and doing. And I'm hoping. What is this? This is April. I'm hoping June 2nd. Release it June 2nd, and then network it all the way up until next year, and then do like a network that one song and put the one song on there when I'm down on there, release that by my birthday or somewhere close to my birthday, and then after my birthday start promoting the full album, right? Just start promoting the album after that up until next year, and then just see what happens. New Year's, have like a album, whatever, just whatever. So that's the plan with Blue Roses.
Hey, can you see the comments?
Yeah, I can see them, but I don't know nothing about that.
I tried to give you the same opportunity. Why you've been doing this internet thing for so long and been in so many different squabbles with guys. What you think about this comment right here?
Man, my mind go blank with niggas hating, fam. You hanking right now. Niggas hating, so I don't.
Thank you.
You said what you just said. It's like the nigga came to you, son. I mean, you should have took your chance. What else is gonna say to a man, nigga?
The same opportunity.
Yeah, get your hanking on, nigga. That's what I can say to a nigga. Get your hanking on, fam. Like,
we definitely hanking over here, man.
Yeah, nigga, we hanking right now. Nigga, get your hanking on and stop hating. You know what I mean? Like, what else is there to say to a hating ass nigga, man? Congratulations. You are a hater.
Right. Would you say, what just that word you use, participating? Participating?
You a participator, nigga. You a participator. So my nigga, keep participating, because nigga, you are a view. You are a number in the crowd. Nigga, it is what it is. It's people that ain't got enough money or don't get their ticket on time, so they have to be way in the back listening to the concert, you did, or in the nosebleed. So if that's how your ticket and your bank account is set up, or your mind is set up, I don't want to get the front row seats, because I just want to be there.
Right.
Whatever. Stand next to
them.
Let
me show you how real I am. Shout out to OTMZ. Y'all go over there to Pop Austin and check him out. He over there putting up content. Go check him out on Pop Austin Media.
Yeah, shout out to OTMZ, man. Yeah, man, do you, man.
So you said, so how long your channel is? Your channel is it completely gone, or is just down? You said it was banned. Is it banned forever, or is it just down for right now?
Nah, it got a strike. So that's like 14 days, 7 to 14 days or something. So the Row Life is coming back, but now you got the Pharaoh sector channel. All I need is 500 more subscribers. Well, no. 500 subscribers, but I think I need like 250. I need like 244 on there to get it to 500. And then I'm working on the hours right now. As every day I just be working on that. Like even having this stream to my channel, that's getting that channel some watch time hours as well. And then it's promote your channel, promoting everything like that. So yeah, man, it's slow motion better than no motion on my end, Chief.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, man. Explain the Pharaoh sector.
Pharaoh sector, man. I've been talking Pharaoh sector for about 2 years, man. And it's my real name. Pharaoh is my real name. Pharaoh is translated beacon or lighthouse. So when it comes to, shout out to Big L, shout out to everybody who's on my channel that been tapping in and saying what's up. I just try to stay focused. Talk to y'all all the time. So this is the light sector. You know what I mean? The beacon sector, the truth sector, everything comes to the light. You dig what I'm saying? Type sector where we can be light-minded individuals. We can have light conversations. We can talk about, we can talk, we can talk. And it don't have to be no hatred, no disrespect, no doxing, no none of that. And we can talk about music, networking, getting to it. So yeah, the Pharaoh sector is, I didn't want nobody to create no damn sector for me.
You create your own.
Yeah. Created my own. Learning from Royal MO3, created my own. I'm just gonna create my own, and having a sector is dope.
And we know people gonna crack jokes, people gonna Jones, people gonna argue. Man, what do you think about the doxing though?
It's not safe to do that when
Definitely ain't.
people have children or women or weaker people around them. I stopped going back and forth with MHB when he first doxed me because I seen him cradling his baby. He was cradling an infant baby. I'm not finna keep playing and calling the police to do wellness checks on this nigga. They'll mess around and kill that dude because he's black or brown. So now that he did it to me first, so I'm like, well, let me go back. Nah, that ain't a good idea. And if y'all people got children out here, you mothers and fathers, that ain't a good idea. I think people need to stop that. Hold on, I give you the other one. The other one is that's the main one. Hopefully I can get that thing, as soon as I get back on it, people gonna be like, where you been? Because out of sight, out of mind.
If one of the mods can grab the link for this and drop it in the chat, it's also in the description of this YouTube video. Back to that doxing thing, and my main thing about it, man, I don't know what's wrong with people. They think people ain't crazy enough, man, to pull up. Somebody, man, be mad one day and they gonna be in your bushes. There's some crazy people out here, man.
Yeah, man, these niggas crazy as hell, nigga, to think that it's some people that won't pull up on you. There it go right there hanging in the back. Yeah, I don't know why people think you giving yourself up on a platter, man, is good. Because there's some people out here that there's millions of people that watch this internet, and you could get done by somebody who has nothing better to do with their time. So you should be careful doing that. Yeah, I mean, all of that and doxing other people, you can be persecuted for leaking someone's address and then somebody else doing something to them. You're going to be an accessory to it. You know what I mean?
Crazy. I don't agree with it neither, man. If we're gonna share these channels, like I said, I got them in the I got the first one we shared this in the description. I'm gonna put this one in the description after we get done.
Yeah, so you see that's and those roses are the roses that I grow in my backyard. I just, do graphics. So I created the album myself, sitting there on my phone, and I turn those roses blue. And blue roses is you having love for someone that doesn't have love for you. So the album is just gonna be dope in itself. Blue roses is just like me having love for the world, but the world not having love for me.
Right.
Yeah. It's that deep, but I'm gonna tell it from a country perspective, because I got a soulful voice. So long live Royally and Mo3, man. I'm gonna get the tattoo redone, Joy Life Smile every day on my face right here, and then go over my my Mo3 tattoo again. Like I'm gonna emphasize on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get blue roses tatted on my I'm gonna do a lot of things that kind of emphasize my artistic abilities. And on top of everything, y'all, I do live with Asperger's autism. So since I was 5 years old, I'm in this way. I think different, I talk different, I move different, I hear different. Y'all see I have a lot of hard times on panels where people are talking all at the same time. You don't ever really hear a lot of noise around me because I just don't like noise. I don't like loud anything. Asperger's, if you just ask Siri and you go look it up, you'll see that I've always had a different breakdown when it comes to communicating with other people, especially when people ain't willing to listen and understand. So it's always gonna be what it is. But that's why I tend to be to myself. I can go live and just sit there and just watch people. You know what I mean? Because I'm always collecting data anyway. So I'm never on anything malicious, man. But if you test me or you cross me, I will manipulate you. I will come for you. I am a cobra. I'm one of the biggest snakes with the best venom that will be out there in broad day. Like I don't hide. If I want you, I'm gonna get you. If you do me something, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna get you. So that's the difference between me and a lot of these people. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you I don't like you. These other people will smile in your face, and then you'll find out that they don't like you after they do you something. No, I'm letting you know I don't like you, just so it ain't no surprise. But go ahead. Yeah. You're muted.
Motherfucker, I had somebody at my door. I definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. Make sure y'all slide through, check him out. Like I was telling you earlier, man, this was just an opportunity for people to find out who you are for themselves versus going by what they hear from other people. Putting some straightener on some of the stories that was out there, and we definitely gonna stay tapped in.
Nah, yeah, I should appreciate it, man. Keep hanking, man. You dig? I'm in my zone. You dig?
You already know. I'm gonna be on that game tonight. You get on the game.
What you play Call of Duty?
I got it. I haven't played it. I mean, I bought it the same day it came out. I ain't even played it not one time. But I definitely been about to start getting. I was about to start getting on there though.
Yeah, you should, because I've been trying to get people together that get on the game, and all four of us get on here and stream together and just talk, because that's content. You know, gaming and talking. You know, just doing. You know, that's content as well, and that's a big community. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm gone though. Appreciate you, family.
Bet. All right, good looking.
Hey.
That right there was Duke Faro, man. Make sure y'all slide through, check him out. The link is in the chat. Like I said, it was an opportunity for him to tell his side, for y'all to find out who he was for yourself. It was like all of them, it's a lot going on. So like I tell everybody, you to decide for yourself. Also, I got a dope interview coming up Thursday with OG Jinx. He had he got a consulting firm. They was consulting with the family about a serious issue that happened where a guy was deleted by the police. The last time we went up, his audio was kind of bad, so we're gonna come back Thursday and we're gonna revisit that. I want to shout out to LaKendra for the membership. Thank everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, make sure y'all slide through and check out my all my past interviews and content. We got some dope stuff coming up. Also, make sure y'all slide through. If y'all ain't familiar with him, and check out Trey 600. We got something coming up. He just reacted to one of my videos last night. Slide through there and show him some love. I'm about to dip though. I'm gonna hit y'all with this Hankin intro. Y'all know my interviews only be 30, 45 minutes, but he had a lot to say, so we kind of went over time. But I seen a majority of y'all was in here the whole time. I definitely appreciate it. The numbers is going up. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm out. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, people selling drugs, they call it hanking. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm hanking.
Yeah.
So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, they know Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio players self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go killer. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
I salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-boys in the alleys, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skang, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3, when he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team, just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt, ain't no credit, straight cash,
so I got my hustle up. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe the kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. You can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funerals. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.